Hi Aquarius, welcome to your October astrology and tarot reading. So it's funny because, I went to light my candle and record your reading and I got this red orb right here. I don't know if you could see it, but this never happens. So I figure I would show you this little red orb right here. So I feel like you have, and now I got to make it go away. Okay, so Aquarius, this orb is not going away. I just tried to make it go away. It's not going away. All right, it's here for our reading. And it appeared here when I lit my candle. But anyways, yeah, very strange. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into your reading. So the first thing that I'm feeling here, Aquarius, is you have so much protection around you. Your spirit guides are with you this month in October, and they really want that to be known. They really, really want that to be known. I feel like they could be almost like your spirit guides could be trying to really make themselves known to you or even appear to you in the form of like orbs, like this one. I don't know why this orb is here, you guys. Anyways. Let's go ahead and pull your cards. So yeah, I'm a little bit distracted because this has literally never happened before. I've been using the same candle for all of my Horoscopes, and I've tried different light settings. It's just here to stay. So yeah, it's a full moon, by the way. Let's go ahead and take a look here. The Tower in reverse, Aquarius. Okay, let's see what else we have here. We have Judgment and the Lovers. All right, so yeah, I think that this month is going to be really good for you in regards to love, Aquarius. As a matter of fact, you might have someone returning into your life, okay? Someone that has deep feelings for you, all right? This person, I feel like, could be someone that you are connected to from the past. I feel like you might still have emotions for this person and feelings for this person with the Lovers here. For those of you who are actually in a committed relationship, I really feel like your mind is on marriage. Your mind is on commitment. Your partner's mind is on marriage, commitment. And I feel like that conversation definitely could come up in October. And this is because of your Mercury and Sun being in the 7th house. Okay, so it's like you want to talk about commitments. You want to talk about marriage. You want to talk about being serious in regards to love. Okay, and if this is a person coming back, returning to you from your past, I feel like this is the type of energy to where it's like, wow, I miss you. I messed up. I left you before, but now I realize I can't live without you and I want to actually marry you. Like, that type of energy. It is that type of energy for you, Aquarius. And I know you're probably saying, yeah, right. But listen, the full moon is visiting us right outside my window, right behind this desk. It's so beautiful. But anyways, Aquarius, I'm so distracted by all the spiritual energy here. The orbs, the full moon peeking at us through the window. Why do I feel like this is an intensely spiritual month for you? Oh, I know why. It's because of your 8th house. Okay, I think you have Mars going through your 8th house, which Mars is happy in the 8th house because that's his house. Okay, so it's like being on vacation and then finally getting to go home, right? You finally get to go home, sleep in your own bed. That's how Mars feels when he's in the 8th house. He's totally comfortable there, okay? And so I feel this is going to give you a burst of energy, okay? But it's also going to... I feel like it's going to increase, like paranormal experiences, spiritual experiences. Okay, this is because your eighth house is really being activated by Mars. And so when the eighth house is activated, this is Scorpio energy. When it's activated, you can have those kind of strange experiences, okay, feeling like the veil is very, very thin and you're able to kind of peer to the other side a little bit, Aquarius. And that's what I'm feeling for you. All right. I also feel because of Mars being in your eighth house, there's like an intensity again. And I also feel this very intense sexual energy. So, Aquarius, like your mind is on commitment and your mind is on sex and your mind is on spiritual issues this month. That's what I'm getting here. Aquarius, if you've been feeling, because I'm seeing this tower energy that you're literally coming out of. So I feel like you've been coming out a very rough time, a very hard time. Okay. And I feel like for some of you, you've been seeking protection or you've been seeking guidance. You've been asking for a sign from your angels, from your spirit guides. I just keep seeing the orb and they're giving you those signs. They are there with you and you're definitely going to be feeling that this month, okay? Psychic energy, your intuition, if you are clairvoyant, if you are clairsentient, if you are an empath, any of the above, astral traveler, any of the above, you're going to be feeling that energy very intensely this month. And again, it's because Mars is moving through your eighth house. And Mars is saying to you, okay, we are going to learn all that we can about the paranormal, about all the spooky things, right? About spirits and all of that stuff. We're going to, and you know, mediumship. I'm really getting that for you as well, Aquarius, mediumship. So you might be experimenting with that. And maybe this could be something as little, which it's not really little, but I'm just saying, as little as tarot cards, or even, I don't really consider tarot cards quite mediumship. It depends on how you use them. But, you know, I would say like Ouija boards are definitely a mediumship tool. You know, things like that. Like, you know how, I don't know if you guys ever used to do this, but when I was like 12, 13, you know, we would have like the sleepovers where, you know, you would do like light as a feather, stiff as a board, and you would, you know, play like, I know it sounds weird, but like, I don't know, do all those spooky games like seances. If you, it reminds me of that in this card. So yeah, you're being drawn to all those spooky things, spooky Halloween games, Ouija boards, all that stuff, Aquarius. And Spirit's saying, you know what, be very careful with that kind of stuff. I personally have had some really just not good experiences with the Ouija board. I would not recommend it to anyone. Like, okay, I'll tell you a story, Aquarius. You get a ghost story. The other signs didn't get a ghost story, so don't tell them. Shh, it's a secret. Okay, so anyways, I moved into this house, right? And this was probably, let's see, my son was a baby, so this was about like 11 or 12 years ago. And so when I first moved in, like this was a very old house that really needed fixed up. And so we did a lot of work to it, you know, before we even moved in. And so I went to look at the house for the first time when we were kind of fixing it up. And it's just like this old wooden house. And, you know, the floors creak and everything when you're walking. And there was a third floor. Okay, so this third floor was kind of like an A-frame shaped. And it was kind of like an attic, right? But it was set up to have like a bedroom on one side, and there was like built-in shelves, right? And then there was another side with another bedroom, but this bedroom felt and was very weird, and I'll tell you why. But so anyways, I started walking up the steps, and at this moment, like, they had already been working on it, and this was the first time I got there to start helping, right? So I start walking up the steps, and just all of a sudden, like, I don't know, I can't explain it. It's just like the oxygen went out of the air. Like, the air became so thick that I felt like I just had a hard time catching my breath, which has rarely ever happened to me before. And remember, this is years and years ago. So, I remember stopping in the middle of the staircase and saying, hold on, I just need to catch my breath. Something doesn't feel right, you know, in the staircase. And this was before I really started using like my spiritual gifts and things like that. But I knew that something felt very off on that staircase. And so anyways, I just basically blew it off. I thought, well, maybe it's just, I don't know, maybe it's just hot in here. I made excuses like you do. That's normal. It's logical to make up an excuse for some sort of event you're experiencing, trying to find some sense of logic or reason in it. Okay, so we went upstairs, and so I went into the other room, right? Not the one with the built-in shelves, but on the other side. And this room was a lot smaller than the other one. And it was very particular, very strange, because the room, and this was in like a very small, like very country, like rural area. So the room was just covered in newspaper clippings, like all over the walls. Okay, it was being used as wallpaper, but it was very weird because I had never seen that before ever. And so I remember mentioning it like, wow, this is weird, but whatever. Again, just blowing it off. And so anyways, I'm standing up there talking, and our kids weren't with us at this time, so they were actually at a grandparent's house while we were doing work to this house. And so it was just me and my husband there. And then we are standing in this room, okay? And then all of a sudden, I hear just loud, very, very loud, very, very clear. I hear a little girl's voice, and she was screaming, "Mommy, help me." That's what she was screaming. She was like, "Mommy, help me." And she like screamed it like she was scared or something. And like, it was so loud to me that I jumped and I grabbed my husband's arm and I said, "Oh my gosh, what do we do?" That's what I said to him. And he looked at me with the weirdest look on his face. And he's like, what is wrong with you? He's like, "What are you talking about?" Because he didn't hear anything. And all of a sudden I just, heard this little girl, and then it literally was so loud, and it gave me chills when I heard it. Like, it made all the goosebumps stand up on my arms and on my neck. And to me, it's like it sounded like someone calling for help. And it literally made me jump, right? And so I thought like there was this little girl outside, right? Like that needed help. And he's like, "No, I didn't hear anything." He's like, "What are you talking about?" Right? First, he's like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, the little girl. I'll never forget this moment because it made me feel so weird, you know? And he just looked at me and he's like, "What little girl? What are you talking about?" And I was like, "You didn't hear the little girl?" And he's like, "No. What do you mean?" And I was like, "I heard a little girl yell, 'Mommy, help me.'" Right? Like, that's what I heard. And he's like, "No, there's no little girl." And I'm like, No. I heard a little girl." So here I go, walking through the house. I'm looking out all the windows. I go outside. I'm like looking around. There is nobody. There is nobody around. There's no one. Okay. I would say not a soul around, but obviously there was someone. And so That was strange, and that was my very first experience in that house. And so my mom came over to visit, and I had told my mom um, about what happened. And so my mom thought it would be a good idea to, play the Ouija board up in the room where I heard that. So it was me and my mom only. And yeah, we start using it, asking questions, and it's like at first whatever was on the other side of the Ouija board was pretending to be the little girl. It's like, okay, I'm the little girl or whatever, but the answers it was giving like wasn't exactly, it didn't feel right. You know what I mean? Um so yeah, we started asking it other questions, and then it started pretending to be like my mom's grandma, who my mom was really close to, who passed away like when she was 12. And it was answering these questions that like she knew that no one else would know, like that I wouldn't know or that no one else would know about her grandma. And at one point, like like I accused my mom of moving the thing, and then she's like, I'm not moving it, you're moving it. We both let go, and it continued to move. And at that point, we just got really freaked out, and we just did the dumbest thing ever and just took it and packed it up and just left, right? Like, which, first of all, it was so dumb to even use the Ouija board. Second of all, it was so dumb to do it in my house. And third of all, like, it was so dumb to just throw it all back in the bag. You know what I mean? So, yeah, anyways, after that, things just got so creepy and so weird. Um, I I started like, I don't know, I started every time I would be like alone somewhere, I would literally hear like whispering, and I've never ever in my life like ever heard it like this ever before. And it was just all of these whisperings, and it sounded like an entire room full of people just whispering, and I couldn't see them, but it's like they were there. And it was very strange. Also, like things would move on their own, especially when I'd be there by myself and I would see these very strange shadows. You know, like it looked like the figures of a person, but only it was shadow. It was like a shadow person, right? I would see those all the time. And I literally started questioning, like at one point, if I was just going crazy. Like, um, I thought, well, maybe I'm just going crazy. Maybe, you know. And let me remind you, none of this ever started till this house and the Ouija board, right? So I told myself that I could actually, if it was in my head and stuff, I could just make it stop, right? Like I could just focus really hard whenever I heard one of those things or saw something. I could just focus really hard and tell myself that it's not really happening, right? And then silence it. So I tried this one day when I heard like the whispering. And always they would be saying something about the game. That's what they would be saying when they would be whispering. It was like a whole room full of people, and they would be saying, like, talking about playing the game. And I think they were referencing the Ouija board, and they would be saying, um, play the game. And then they would start talking to each other. Is she going to play the game? She's going to play the game? I think she's going to play the game. Stuff like that. It was like a whole room full of spirits, like waiting for me to pull out that Ouija board. I'm not joking, you guys. This is 100% real. And, so anyways, I started trying to convince myself actually that it was just all in my head. And so I was just focusing really hard, right, to make it. I figured, I was like, if it's in my head, I can make it stop. I could just focus really hard on something else, right? So I tried this one day, and then literally like the whispering just got louder. It just got really loud when I was started focusing on something totally different. And it was really strange when it was happening, because the entire time, like sometimes you get messages that come through like in thought forms, or you know, in your mind. But like these, like the whispering and things like that, it literally was coming from outside of me. Like the little girl that I heard, it was coming from outside of me. Like it was literally so loud. I just literally expected everyone else to hear it too, right? And so yeah, that didn't work. And then, you know, there came a point to when my daughter was like, one night I was watching TV and she was asleep on the couch, and she was probably like 3 or 4 at this point. And she woke up from sleeping, and she was just laying there for a few minutes, and she was like, "Mommy." And I was like, "What?" And she was like, "What are those shadows all over the walls? And who are those shadow people?" And she asked me who they were. So then when she said that, because I literally like never spoke about that, you know, to anyone like in that house, when she said that, it was like, okay, so I know there's something weird going on here, you know? And I literally one night just got my stuff and packed it all, and I just left, and I'm like, no, I'm just not going to go back to that house. And yeah, so ever since then, it's like nothing like that has happened. It was literally just in that house, like where you know, I played the Ouija board. But every once in a while, you know, sometimes I wonder, okay, every once in a while I get this weird feeling and I wonder, but, you know, I don't recommend the Ouija board, but yeah, I'm seeing that. So I don't know how this turned into ghost story time, but let's go ahead and get some more cards. But yeah, it's like I continuously, you might experience this month, Aquarius. It's like I continuously had strange experiences until I started working with, you know, my spiritual gifts. When I actually started acknowledging them, then it's like it all stopped. It all went away. Like it, you know what I mean? Like I no longer had like the radio coming on randomly. I no longer had my sinks just coming on randomly. I no longer had, you know, because that all of that stuff has happened to me. Like and it's happened consistently. Like it has been nuts. Okay. Um, but yeah, and even in front of other people, like just sinks turning on, like, you know, and music just blasting like out of nowhere. So yeah, and it's like once I started using my spiritual gifts, it all that stopped happening, right? So I think it could have been something within me wanting me to acknowledge that. So remember, if you are experiencing something like that, Aquarius, this is something within you that wants to be acknowledged, that wants to be worked with. It could be a certain gift or talent that you have that wants to be brought out. I do recommend, I know this is going to be like such a party pooper thing to say, but I do recommend against using the Ouija board, okay? It was not good. Literally, you know, it'll make you feel like you're being driven crazy. If, you know, that's what the spirits do when you use those. They literally try to, like, just basically torture you until you question if you're being driven crazy. Yeah. So, for some of you, you could be making a choice between two lovers. That's what I'm seeing, okay? We have a tower here. You don't want to make the choice. You're putting it off. You've been putting it off, Aquarius, okay? You could have one person that you think looks really good on paper, that maybe, you know, everything about this person, it seems like it would fit with you, fit with your life. But then there's another person, right? It just seems like nothing fits with this person. Okay, maybe their energy is a little bit intense or chaotic, but it's like there's something that draws you to that person, right? So I feel like, yeah, Aquarius, you're going to be making a choice. Now, for some of you, this could be choosing between a current partner and someone from the past that wants to come back into your life. Definitely seeing that. And you know what? Mars is lighting up your 8th house. This is like old partners returning, saying, Aquarius, you know what? I actually realized that I want to marry you. Like, I actually am in love with you. It's that type of energy, Aquarius. So what does the Tower want to tell you? We have the Emperor that you could be dealing with in Aries, okay? Definitely. Oh my gosh, we got the Tower at the bottom of the deck. You know what I'm feeling with this, Aquarius? Spirit saying, just let it come. Just let the Tower come, okay? There's something you've been trying to really prevent because you want to feel in control, Aquarius. And it's like, I feel like you've been putting so much energy, time, thought into whatever this Tower is not happening. Spirit's like, just let this Tower come in. It's not as bad as you think it is. Okay, this could be in regards to relationships. All right, it could be someone returning from the past. I feel like this is especially true for you if you are dealing with someone controlling. Okay, if you are dealing with someone who's stubborn, controlling, you know, just kind of tyrannical in love, in relationships, could even be in work, could be a boss. So if this is relationships, it's like someone who's very controlling and you're just trying so hard to make this person happy. You're trying so hard to hold on to the relationship and prevent the Tower, the ending from happening. And for what, right? Or you're trying so hard to please this person and make them happy, but it's like they're never truly happy, okay? If it's a job, it's like a very strict boss who micromanages everything you do, okay? Who's constantly looking over your shoulder, and it's like you're trying to constantly prevent them from being like upset with you or reprimanding you or whatever it is, but like they're gonna look for something anyways. And like the stress of trying to keep it from happening is just taking too much of your energy. That's what I'm seeing. So Spirit's like, you know what? If you are feeling called to walk away from a situation or a relationship where you feel like it's controlling your life, feel free to walk away from that, all right? And so Spirit is saying sometimes, Aquarius, a Tower can't be prevented. It can only be prolonged, right? It's like you're just prolonging the inevitable. So whether this is a relationship or a job, okay, but I definitely feel this month is all about choices, Aquarius. Choices for you. What does Judgment want to tell you? 10 of Swords in reverse. So Judgment wants to tell you that, you know, I think that Spirit really wants the worst to be over for you, Aquarius, but you're just holding on to whatever this is because you're afraid of the Tower. You're afraid of the ending. You're afraid of the hurt, the pain, being judged. Maybe you're afraid of being judged for walking away or for the Tower moment of whatever this is. Okay, and Spirit's saying sometimes that fear is actually worse than the actual Tower. Okay, this is like where you've kind of worked yourself up and misjudged a situation where staying in it is actually worse than walking away. So let's take a look at what the Lovers want to say to you, Aquarius. Things are going to change. This month is about change for you, Aquarius, with the Wheel of Fortune, okay? I definitely feel with Wheel of Fortune and Lovers, this gives me soulmate energy, fated connection energy, okay? I'm also getting karmic energy, okay? You could be ending a karmic cycle in regards to relationships or work, either one, Aquarius, and it's like this karmic cycle wants to be done. It wants to be over, but you are holding on to it, right? You are holding on to it. Maybe you've convinced yourself that you like or you love whatever this is, but Spirit's saying it's had you in pain for a very long time, okay? It's had you feeling controlled on some level, whatever this is, and it's time to let go of it, okay? So Spirit would, again, Spirit's like, let this tower come in. Let these changes come in, just like the changes of the season. That's how it will change for you. Okay, think about summer moving into fall. It's a change, right? Some people really dread it, but it's actually beautiful, and it is a relief. It's a relief from the hot weather, okay? It's a relief from, you know, the hot sun. It's a relief from those very long days, right? It's a needed change. And it's beautiful. The leaves changing on the trees, okay? The cooler breeze. There's really a magic in the changing of seasons. And what I tell you, Aquarius, you're going to experience some magic. You're going to experience some things this month that I think you might have a hard time explaining. That's what I'm feeling. So let's get a trigger card for you, Aquarius. And these changes are going to bring you good luck. That's what I'm feeling. They're going to bring you good luck. They're going to bring you good fortune. That's what I'm feeling. Remember who you are, Aquarius, and where you come from. Spirit would like to take everything that is not you, meant for you, away right now, okay? Because it's been hurting you. Everything that has been hurting you are not for you. Spirit wants you to know that you're not meant to be in pain, Aquarius. You are not meant to hurt like this. You are not meant to feel this much pain over and over and over again, okay? You are not meant to be micromanaged. You are not meant to be held back. You're not meant to be controlled. And Spirit's saying, you know this, Aquarius. Remember who you are and where you come from, okay? So maybe you're also connecting with family members that you love, or people that you love that you have not seen for a very long time. But these are people who really know you, okay, and know where you come from as well. So I feel like this is going to be a grounding experience for you. All right, let's take a look at your finances for the month of October, Aquarius. What do we have going on for that? We have the Hermit. Okay, so I feel like with the Hermit, you're trying to find solutions. Okay, I feel like those solutions are going to come to you. That's what Spirit's telling me. Okay, but you have to let them come, Aquarius. Let them come to you. All right. And these solutions are actually going to coincide with these changes that are coming in. So let's take a look at Judgment. Or, I'm sorry. Let's get another card. I have Virgo energy. Pay attention to the small details. The devil is in the details. That's what Spirit is saying. The devil is in the details of whatever this is. Okay? Yeah, Aquarius, you're looking for solutions. Okay? And Spirit's saying they're there. They're in the details. But I feel like there's something just like clouding the solution. It's like there's something blocking the solution, or there's like an illusion blocking the solution. An illusion blocking the solution. That is so hard for you to see it. Okay, let's get another card. I'm seeing two snakes, Aquarius. Two snakes. I think you might have two snakes in your midst. Two people who don't have your best interest at heart. Two people that might be judging you very harshly. One could be someone that you work with. Again, I feel this boss energy coming out, okay? You feel like you're being judged harshly. Yeah. Let's do that again. You feel like you're being judged too harshly. This could also be in your relationship. Look at that. We have the star. Yeah, someone's singling you out. Singling you out. Okay, I feel like this is at work. This could even be like a bullying type of energy. But yeah, you feel like you're being singled out with the star, the devil, and the hermit. You feel like you're being picked on, micromanaged. You know, that's what I'm seeing. So let's get some more cards. Spirit, tell me about the hermit. What does the hermit actually want to tell to Aquarius? You don't deserve this, Aquarius. That's what the hermit wants you to know. You don't deserve this. You're not allowing yourself to receive what the universe wants to give you, okay? Because I feel like you're giving your energy to the wrong place, the wrong people, and at the wrong time, okay? I feel like these people are not, it's like they're taking your time, your energy, your love, your attention, whatever it is, and they're like using it for their own reward. They're making gains off of your energy. And Spirit is saying you should be making the gains off that energy, okay? And so going with these changes, really going with them, trusting in them, I feel, is opening yourself up to receiving what the universe wants to give you. Now, let's get another message from the hermit, okay? Yeah, there's something you're not seeing. Something that you're not seeing, Aquarius. What is it? What is it that they're not seeing? Yes, look at that. 4 of Cups. Open your eyes, Aquarius. Spirit really wants you to open your eyes. Oh my gosh. This is why your guides are so active. I feel like this is important. Okay, what is it, Spirit? What is it? What is it that they're not seeing? We got 7 of Cups. Yeah, I know they're not seeing it. Spirit just keeps saying, you're not seeing it, you're not seeing it, you're not seeing it. There's an illusion over it. It's clouding your judgment. It's not allowing what you deserve to come forward to you. What you really need is clarity on the situation. Yeah. You can't make this up. Ace of Swords. This literally means breakthrough, clarity, truth. You've been waiting on that breakthrough, Aquarius, and it's there in front of you, and you just don't see it. You just don't see it. Nine of Cups in reverse. What you're not seeing is that you're giving to others and not giving to yourself. What you're not seeing is that your wish and your dream is right in front of you. You just have to reach out and grab it. Believe in it. Not be restricted. What does the devil want to tell Aquarius? Also, I think that what they, with the hermit here, Spirit's trying to show you something about someone else. Someone who's very selfish around you. Someone who takes and takes and takes, and they do not give. And they always have an excuse. And they're not very clear with you. And when you bring things up to them, they just ignore it. That's what Spirit's saying. This person takes advantage of your hospitality. This could be someone at work. Yeah, the magician, a trickster, a liar, a deceiver. That's what the devil wants to tell you, that you have a deceiver in your midst. And the truth is going to come out. Because with the Ace of Swords, the truth always comes out. This person is such a liar, okay? I'm just saying, High Priestess in reverse. Don't hold back, Aquarius. If this person is lying about you or lying, you need to speak the truth. That's what the High Priestess is telling you in reverse. Don't sit back. Don't keep quiet. Speak. Do not let lies prevail. We also have Page of Cups. Speak from your heart. This also speaks about someone who isn't very genuine, okay? Or doesn't really know. Maybe you feel like you're not very good at speaking from your heart, but Spirit's saying if there's truth in it, people will feel it. They'll know it. They'll see it, okay? Because true recognizes true. True recognizes true. Spirit, what does the star want to tell Aquarius? Aquarius, this is your card. The star. You are the star, Aquarius. There's hope and healing here. Okay, oh my goodness. I feel like someone from your past is returning to you because they're like, Aquarius, I miss you. I want to be with you. I want to be married to you. Like that type of energy. I don't know, Aquarius. That's up for you to decide, but that's what I'm seeing, okay? Don't be naive, Aquarius, about people around you this month, okay? Don't be naive about this person. Speak up, okay? Because it's one thing if you don't know. Like, a coward always talks about someone behind their back when they know they're not going to find out. That's what a coward does. Okay, and cowards always lie, but this person, I feel like you actually know what they're saying. Okay, they're a coward, yes, but you know what they're saying. So speak the truth. Okay, the reason why cowards do that is because they know they're wrong, okay? They're afraid of getting called out on their lies, their stupid lies, right? So they hide in the dark and they whisper behind people's backs, or they talk about it behind paywalls, or whatever it is, you know? It's just the way that cowards are, Aquarius, but you are going to be brave. You are not going to be naive about this person, and you're going to let people see the truth. Because you're going to speak the truth about what they've done to you. 5 of Swords. This person has hurt you, lied, betrayed you in some way. This is someone you work with, I feel. Okay? So, you know what? Let's get a trigger card. How should you deal with this person? First of all, speak the truth. Don't let this person bother you, okay? Really. So create the reality of your dreams. Don't let this person affect your mood, your vibration, your mentality, your emotions, okay? You are manifesting this month, and also, you don't have to put up with this, Aquarius. You really don't, okay? You can leave this situation and go with the season. Change with the seasons. That's going to bring you a blessing. You don't have to be here, you know, in this situation. Yeah, this isn't good. This is not good. This person is not good. Not at all. But it's up to you to bring the truth out. And it's up to you to find the solution, right? That's right in front of you. And I feel like the solution is speaking up, speaking from your heart. But also, you could leave this situation if there's nothing really here for you anymore. There is a shifting of your timelines with the season change, like the shifting of summer to fall. And there's also a shifting of your reality where you're going to see some of your manifestations actually come to fruition. Please know that you're not the only one this person has done this to. Okay, this person has done this to others. You're not the only one. They're not just singling you out. They've done this to other people. Okay? They actually have. So Spirit says you're not the only one. Go ahead and ask them. They've done it to other people. Okay? What is the karma that this person is going to receive for what they have done to Aquarius? Because I feel like this is some heavy, heavy stuff. I'm sorry, Aquarius. I'm sorry. I feel like you deserve an apology. You might get an apology. I don't know how genuine it's going to be from this devil person, but it's there and you do deserve it. Know that. What's their karma for what they've done to Aquarius? The Chariot in reverse. I feel like this person is going to start losing their drive, losing their ambition, losing their will. It's like I feel like this person might also have like some car issues this month, okay? Like maybe a flat tire. We have Three of Pentacles. This person is going to be exposed by a third-party person in the situation, okay? So even if you don't expose this person, someone else is going to, okay? Let's get another card. Also, nobody wants to work with this person. King of Pentacles in reverse, they might end up actually losing this job. Four of Pentacles in reverse, losing money that they've been trying to hold on to. Queen of Wands in reverse, people are going to know how jealous, spiteful, and mean they are. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like another karma I'm seeing for this person is that if they are married, okay, we have the Queen and the King, then there'll be like a separation, a divorce, okay? And if this person is masculine, they're going to end up paying this person a lot of money through a divorce. And this is karma for how they've treated you at your work, at your job, okay? So, let's go ahead and take a look, Aquarius, at what you have going on for love. Oh, look, we got the Empress. You are the Empress. Aquarius, you are beautiful, divine, sexy, okay? You are attractive this month. You are attracting a lot of attention, a lot of looks, and Spirit saying when one thing ends, Aquarius, another begins, okay? That is the secrets of the Empress, okay? That there actually never is really any endings. All they really are just new beginnings, and that's true for love as well. Oh my goodness. We got the Hierophant. This is really profound. I feel commitments. I feel marriage. For some of you, it's like you might be finding out you're pregnant. I feel like with the Hierophant and the Empress, this is like conception. Okay, this is like the conception of a life. So wow, take what resonates, you guys. You might be questioning what life is about right now, seeking, questioning what your purpose is right now. I'm getting Taurus energy very strongly. Death. When one thing ends, another begins. I'm really feeling a pregnancy for someone really, really strongly, okay? Really strongly. And if that's you, congratulations, okay? I don't know who this message is for, but I'm getting this message. Don't drink any wine, okay? I feel like it's because you're pregnant. I don't know who needs to hear that, but that's the message I'm getting. So yeah, a lot going on in relationships. So for some of you, again, for a lot of you, this is a choice. You are going to make a choice in your relationship this month, Aquarius. So for some of you, the choice is going to be to make a commitment, to move the relationship forward, okay, to actually get married, get engaged. For some of you, it's finding out you're pregnant, okay? For some of you, it's actually leaving a relationship, leaving one that doesn't suit you. And for those of you who are doing that, I feel that there is a soulmate coming in for you. I saw it with the Lovers twice, okay? So what does the Empress want to say to Aquarius? What does she want to tell Aquarius? The Empress wants to tell you to recognize, okay, to recognize your worth, that you're worth more than the way that you've been treated in your life here recently. You're worth so much more than that. And I don't know why Spirit keeps going on and on about this pregnancy. For some of you, it's taking a pregnancy test with the Six of Wands and the Empress. So let's take a look at the Hierophant. What does the Hierophant want to say to Aquarius? The Hierophant wants to tell you, when strength fails, rely on faith. When your strength fails, rely on faith, because it will not fail you. It will not fail you, Aquarius. Okay. That's an important message. I want you to remember that this month. I feel like your faith is going to grow. For some of you, you've been doubting, maybe feeling lost spiritually. And I feel like this month, you're going to find your faith again. You're going to stop doubting yourself. You're going to stop doubting the universe, okay? So your faith is growing. And again, Spirit's saying where strength fails, faith prevails. I feel like I need to write that down. Where strength fails, faith prevails. Remember that. So let's take a look at death. Two of Pentacles, okay? Listen, Aquarius, you've been struggling, okay? It's time to let go of something, and you know what that something is. You can't continue to hold on to this forever, and you know that you can't. You're strong enough to get through this, and where you're not strong, your faith will carry you. Ten of Wands, you're overwhelmed. You are overwhelmed. Stop doing this to yourself, Aquarius. Stop doing this to yourself. You know what you need to let go of, and you're ready. You know, you're ready. If you're looking for a sign or a time or anything that says that you're ready, it's now. It's here, okay? Because the truth is, no one ever feels ready for anything. We just have to act. We just have to do it, right? Because the truth is, we never feel ready. Nine of Wands in reverse, okay? But I feel like you're holding yourself back. You are blocking yourself to what's right in front of you, which is a new beginning, filled with love, filled with fortune, filled with blessings. Aquarius, you deserve it. So just open up your arms, open up your hand and receive it. Receive those blessings, Aquarius. Okay? And how do you do that? By making room for them. By making room for them. By opening up areas of your life that you feel need a change. Where you feel overwhelmed. Sometimes things overwhelm us because we're not meant to hold on to it anymore. And for you, you know what that is. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a message from the angels for you. Okay, let's see what message the angels have for Aquarius. Okay, it fell on the floor. Okay, let me just go ahead and grab this. Okay, so sorry about that. We have Jehudiel, angel of work and confidence. Okay, so yeah, the angels are helping you with your work right now. And look, we have 8th house Scorpio. So purpose, efficient, motivated, new ideas, new projects, expediting your good luck, okay, and experiences. I will help you with projects. So the angels are helping you with your work, with your projects, and choosing what is best for you in regards to work, Aquarius. Or when you feel overwhelmed with work, the angels are there to help you, okay? Adamite is going to help you to connect with this angel more. And the angels want to tell you not to procrastinate anymore, not to put this decision off any longer, okay? All right, Aquarius, so let's take a look if you have a trick or a treat from the universe for Halloween, okay? Do you have a trick or a treat from the universe? Let's take a look. Spirit, do you have a trick or a treat for Aquarius? Okay, we have invisibility, authenticity. So actually, Aquarius, the universe is saying they have a little trick and a treat for you, because I feel like you can't see all of these blessings that's coming in. You can't see this wheel of fortune. You can't see that these changes are going to bring such fortune to you. Okay, it's like invisible to you, right? But it's like you just have to rely on your own intuition and your strength and your faith. Okay, we have invisibility, so you can't see it, but it's there. All right, so that is the trick. Yeah, and also, like, a situation maybe you thought would be horrible actually works out for your highest good. And I think that you'll see that this month, Aquarius, especially in regards to work. All right, now what magic are you making for Halloween? What magic? Oh, look at that. It just jumped right. Oh my gosh. I told you, Aquarius, what I tell you. You are so, so protected. You have nothing to worry about, okay? You have a strong protective magic around you, around your family, and around your home. Nothing is penetrating this protective barrier, okay? You will be safe. Your family is safe. Your home is safe. Spirit wants you to know that. Okay, that's the reading that I have for you, Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed it or if it resonated with you, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to leave me a like, share if you feel like you want to share it, and subscribe if you're not subscribed if you want to. And I will see you soon. Bye.